Hey there, this is Attorney Sarah Holmes of Holmes Business Law P.C. We are a general counsel law firm to business owners located in Philadelphia and the Main Line. One thing that we wanted to discuss today are what are 5 critical things every business owner must know. So number 1 would be an entity. That is, your business should have a formal entity under which you do business. You should never do business as yourself, or also known legally as the sole proprietor. If you do that, you have absolutely no legal protection around yourself. If something happens in that business, you do something wrong, there's a breach of contract, you personally are the one getting sued and it's your personal assets at risk. So the number 1 rule is always set up a business entity. It could be an LLC, it could be a corporation. Always consult with competent legal counsel to figure out what entity would work best for you. The second thing you must know as a business owner is get the right types of insurance in place to protect yourself. While you might have a business entity set up and that will protect you, it's not foolproof, right? Nothing is. You want to use all the tools at your disposal to protect yourself from liability as a business owner. So the second way to do that is by getting proper insurance. There's insurance for almost every kind of risk you can think of. So there's general liability insurance, where if someone trips and falls in your office and cracks their head open, general liability insurance would protect you. If you are a consultant and you give someone bad consulting advice and they sue you, there's another type of policy for that, usually called errors and omissions, or like a professional malpractice policy that would cover you there. If your business retains a lot of user data, there's data breach insurance that you can get if one of your databases is hacked. If you employ people, there are different types of employment insurance policies you can buy. Obviously, people know about unemployment, you have to pay into that, you have to pay workers' comp, but there's also other types of insurance policies that would protect you if, for example, employees want to sue you for discrimination and sometimes for wage claims as well. So those are important things to know is insurance. The next really critical thing to know as a business owner is use proper contracts. Too often we see people that get a contract from online, maybe it's a contract they wrote themselves, they get it from someone else in their industry. It's never really been evaluated for their typical situation, or it might not address how they really want to run their business. That's a big mistake. Contracts are a way for you to use legal elements to protect yourself. One critical way to use contracts is to make sure you get paid on time. Often when we see business owners whose clients aren't paying them or paying them late, that's really a contract problem. There's some issue with your contract that people don't feel compelled to pay you on time, which is a big problem for your business. So contracts would be the next level of items to protect yourself and to make sure that you are aware of as a business owner. The next area critical to know is what is the difference and how do you use a 1099 contractor and when do you use a W-2 employee to work for your business. Most of the time we see a lot of people coming in, hey, I want to use a 1099, I don't want to be responsible for payroll, I don't want to be responsible for benefits. That may or may not work, but you really need to know the difference. Not everyone should be a 1099. You really should not exercise any control over that person. You shouldn't be training them. You shouldn't be giving them any types of tools to do their job. It should be a totally hands-off person. Just as if I hired a painter to come paint my house, he's gonna come once, he's gonna paint my house, I'm not giving him the brushes, I'm not giving him the paint, I'm not giving him a smock. He's gonna come, I'm gonna tell him what color I want on the wall, and he's gonna leave. That's really how you need to use a 1099. It's not meant to be someone that works for you indefinitely on an ongoing basis that you really work closely with and train, not a 1099. So know the difference between that, or you could get audited and definitely get yourself into legal trouble. Finally, sometimes people have online businesses and they figure, hey, I'm just selling things, or a lot of this legal stuff, employees, contracts don't really apply to me. That's a mistake too, because even if your business consists of a website and making sales, maybe you're drop shipping things, you still need to think about terms of service, privacy policies, things on your website that are legal in nature. That again, there is a danger in just copying and pasting things from parties you don't know or from things that you really haven't read and haven't been tailored to your business very carefully. So if you have any questions about legal protection for your business or other essential elements you should know, feel free to reach out to our office. Our number is 215-482-0285. Thanks.